Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to JetPunk. Today, I will be attempting to name the three largest cities in each world country by population. Some of these will, of course, be quite easy. Others will be very, very difficult. I don't actually know how I'm going to do with this, but I think I can do a decent job. I obviously won't get them all, but I will give it my best shot nonetheless. If you guys like this type of quiz and you want to see more, as always, let me know by liking the video, subscribing, and letting me know in the comments what you would like me to try next. And also, if you want to try the quiz yourself, I will, as always, leave a link in the description, and you can let me know how you did. So, so we got 60 minutes on the clock. Let's start systematically. We'll start in the Western Hemisphere. Canada, Calgary, Montreal, and Toronto. I don't know how tight 60 minutes actually is for this, but I'm going to keep up the pace just in case. New York, Chicago, and LA. Mexico, we can get Tijuana, Mexico City, and Ecatepec, I assume that is. Guatemala. Okay, Guatemala City. There's suburbs. Antigua. No. Okay, Villanueva. Good. Mixco. Good, nice. Okay, Belize. Belmopan. Or Pan, I don't know how it's actually pronounced. Belize City. Now, what the heck is the other one? Orange Walk, maybe? Oran, Algeria, sure. It's not Orange Walk. Cayo? Oh, man. What are the cities? Actually, it might not even be named after, unless it's like Orange Walk Town. It may not even be a district namesake. I think I'm going to have to skip this one. El Salvador, I'm not really sure. San Salvador is one of them. And then Santa Ana, I think, is a city. Good. I don't know what the other is. It looks like it may be a suburb. So I'm going to skip that too. Tegucigalpa and San Pedro Sula for Honduras. I don't know what the other one is. Again, it's looks like it's very close to San Pedro Sula. Cortez, that's the department, not a city. Okay. Nicaragua. I would go Managua, Leon, and Granada, maybe? Dang it. Okay. It's not Granada. I don't think I'm getting this either. Costa Rica, San Jose, and then it's going to be suburbs, maybe like Cartago. No. Alajuela. Yes. Oh, man, what's the other one? It's not Limon. What are the other provinces there? Punta Arena? No, that's not right. What's the other one that's like near San Jose? Oh my gosh, why is my brain not working now? Cartago, Alajuela, there's one more. Hello? Why can I not think of it? Oh no, I'm gonna have to move on. Panama City. The other two are both suburbs of Panama City, not even Colon. I don't think I can name a suburb of Panama City. That's unfortunate, unless Panama Oeste is a city. It's not. Uh-oh, this is a little harder than I anticipated, to be honest. The Bahamas, we can get Nassau, Freeport, and what is that? Like Exuma or something? What's the city called, though? Is it Spanish? Spanish Wells? Spanish Town? That's in Jamaica, but it works. Speaking of Jamaica, I guess we can get Kingston and... what's it called? Portmore? Good. Okay, Cuba, Havana, Guantanamo. No. Santiago is the one... Santiago is the second largest city in Cuba. I don't know how that's not accepted, but... it's Santiago de Cuba. Okay. The third one is Camagüey. Good. Nice. Okay, Haiti... Port-au-Prince, I don't know what the others are. They're just suburbs again, which is unfortunate. The DR, we can get Santo Domingo, Santiago de los Caballeros. And then the suburb, again, is it Santo Domingo Este? Yes, it is. Okay, Caribbean, this'll be fun. Jesus. Okay, Antigua, what? St. John's. I don't think I can name another one. Barbuda, yeah. That was not going to happen. Okay, what's the other one there? St. Kitts? I mean, we can get... is Charlestown No? Okay. Well, St. Kitts is Bastere, so we'll just get that one. And then we have Dominica is Roseau. Is there like a Marigo or something? No, I don't know. God, I want to make sure I at least get all the countries. Trinidad, Port of Spain, Chaguanas. That's 2. I don't think I know the third. St. Vincent, we can get Kingstown. It's not even... What? How is that not even in here? Okay. Great. Barbados is Bridgetown. Again, I think I know another city there, but I can't think of it right now, so that's not happening either. St. George's for Grenada. I got Dominica, St. Lucia. I don't have Castries. I got Dominica. Did I miss a country here? Oh my gosh. I don't think I'm missing a country, but it honestly wouldn't shock me if I forgot about something. But for now, in the interest of time, I have to move on. So Suriname, Paramaribo, New Amsterdam, I think. No? Dang. Okay, that's annoying. Saramacca? Wanaka? Oh man, I don't know. Georgetown for Guyana. Is Bardica one of them? It's not. Oh my gosh. I thought the other one on the coast was also called New Amsterdam, but that was wrong, so not that. Venezuela, Caracas, Maracaibo, and Barcelona? Good. Or nope, okay, that's Spain. Valencia then? It is Valencia, good. Okay, Colombia. Bogota, Medellin, and Cali. Ecuador would be Guayaquil, Quito, and Cuenca. Peru, Lima, Callao. I did not know that was top 3. And Arequipa. Okay. Further down south, Bolivia, La Paz, and El Alto, and Santa Cruz. Brazil would be Brasilia. I also didn't realize that was 3rd. Sao Paulo and Rio de Janeiro are the 3rd, 2nd, and 3rd. You know what I mean. Asunción, Ciudad del Este. And what is the Asunción suburb called? I'm going to forget what it's called. Dang it. This is such a thing. No. Nah, I'm not going to think of it. This is super knowable, but for some reason it's slipping my mind. Okay, Santiago suburbs for Chile, apparently. Puente Alto is probably one of them, but I don't actually know what the other one is, so I'm going to skip that. Argentina, Córdoba, Rosario, Buenos Aires. Uruguay would be Salto, Montevideo, and apparently a suburb of Montevideo, which is annoying because I don't know those either. I know a bunch of cities in Uruguay, but not suburbs, unless it's like Canelones or something. No, I don't know. Okay, I think that does it for South America. I should know the Paraguay one, but the rest are going to be tricky. So, where do we go next? Let's go to Europe. Let's start with Iceland. We can get Reykjavik, Kópavogur. Okay, apparently they're counting everything in Reykjavik as Reykjavik, which is interesting. So I guess suburbs count the other ones. Why don't they count in Iceland? Is that Keflavik then? Okay, sure. And then Akureyri. Got it. Norway, Oslo, Bergen, and Trondheim. Sweden, Stockholm, Göteborg, Gothenburg, and Malmö. Denmark, Copenhagen, Aarhus, and Odense. Finland would be Helsinki, Espoo, and Tampere. Very good. Okay, the UK is London, Birmingham, and Glasgow. Sorry, Glasgow. Dublin, Cork, Galway, Portugal. We already got Porto. What is the other one? It's not Braga, is it? What the heck? Amaranchi? No, that's like, wait, what is a suburb of Porto that's like in the same place? I don't know what's going on there, actually. That's weird. What? I don't know what's there. Am I going crazy? Is there a really big city right next to Porto that I'm not remembering the existence of? I feel like I'm losing my mind. Okay, I guess I have to skip Portugal. That's a little interesting. Spain would be Madrid. Where are the other? Oh, Barcelona, Valencia. We got them both already. Got it. Okay. France, Paris, Lyon, Marseille. Andorra would be Andorra la Vella, and then probably Escaldes. Okay, and then La Massana or Ordino or Encamp or Canillo or Engordani or Sant Julia de Loria. Okay, great. Got there eventually. Monaco, I assume, is the only one for Monaco. Let's go Switzerland. We can do Geneva, Zurich, and Basel. Italy is Milan, Rome, and Naples. Vatican City as well. And San Marino. And I assume we want Serravalle and Borgo Maggiore. Nice. Okay, that's 3. It's hard to see the tiny ones. Malta, Valletta is not even top 3. Birkirkara, St. Paul's Bay. Good. What is the third? I don't know what cities are big. I can, like, there's, I don't know, Marsaxlok. Like, that's a thing. There's a few others that I can probably rattle off, but I don't know how large they are, so I'm just not going to bother with that one right now. Liechtenstein. I can only name like 11 cities, so let's just try them. Vaduz, Schaan, and Triesen. Wow, I can't believe that Triesen was correct. We take those. Slovenia, Ljubljana. North of it, I mean, there's Maribor. What's the other one there? Is that Krško? Or Kranj, rather. Oops. Cool. Let's go north. Belgium would be Antwerp, Brussels. Oh, right, Brussels, right. City proper is not even big. So it's going to be Ghent and Charleroi, I guess. Okay. Netherlands, Amsterdam, Rotterdam, and The Hague. Germany, Hamburg, Berlin, Munich, Austria, Vienna, Graz, Linz, Czechia, Prague, Brno, Ostrava, Portugal, what? Poland? What the heck? Warsaw, Łódź, and Krakow. Slovakia is Bratislava, Košice, and Prešov. Good. Hungary would be Budapest, Debrecen, and Pech? No, oh gosh, I'm Szeged. I'm not very good at which Hungary city is which. Croatia, Rijeka, Zagreb, and Split. Bosnia would be Sarajevo, Banja Luka, and Zenica. No, I'm not good at Bosnia either. Tuzla, good. Okay, Serbia, Belgrade, Novi Sad, Niš. Montenegro is Podgorica. Pljevlja, is that the north one? Nice. And then Nikšić. Kosovo, Pristina, Peja. What's the Prizren is definitely second. What's the third one? Ferizaj? No. Gjakova? God, what other cities are there? Mitrovica? Jeez. Wow. I don't know if I can name another one. I should. I think there's one more district that I haven't named, but I don't remember what it is. So that's unlucky. I'm gonna have to skip that. Albania, Tirana, Durrës, Vlore. Good. Greece, Athens, Patras, and Thessaloniki. Bulgaria, Sofia, Varna, Plovdiv. Romania is Bucharest, Cluj-Napoca, and Timișoara. Moldova would be Tiraspol, Chisinau, and Balts. North Macedonia, we can get Skopje, Bitola, and Kumanovo, I assume. Good. Istanbul, Ankara, Bursa for Turkey. Not Bursa. Okay, what is that then? That's not Bursa? What the? Not Chorlu. Wait, what the heck is that called? Hello? I apparently don't know the third largest city in Turkey. What? What is that? Is it... It's not Chesme. What is that called? Am I losing my mind? It's not Sakarya. Huh? What is that called? The one on the water. It's not... It doesn't... It's not named after a province. It's... my god. It's the one in, like... Sakochali. What's it called? Dude. Chevre? No, what am I thinking of? I don't know. I'm losing it. I'm gonna go to Ukraine. I'll come back to Turkey later. Kyiv, Kharkiv, Odessa. Let's click north here. Belarus would be Minsk, Gomel, and Vitebsk. Good. Lithuania, Vilnius, Kaunas, and Klaipėda. Riga, that's... I mean, Daugavpils, and the west one is Liepāja. And then Estonia is Tallinn, Tartu, and Narva. Russia, Moscow, St. Petersburg, and presumably Novosibirsk. Okay. Cyprus I didn't get. We can do Nicosia, Larnaca. No. Limassol. Okay. What is the other one? Not Famagusta. Kyrenia. Paphos. What's the other districts? Nicosia, Larnaca, Limassol, Kyrenia, Paphos. What's the sixth one? Hello? Oh, no. What? Why can't I think of it? I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know why I can't think of this city right now. Is Chorlu the Turkey? No, that's the one in the... I already said that. I don't know what I'm doing. I didn't get Luxembourg either. What? I am all over the place. Luxembourg, Esch-sur-Alzette, and... Where is that? It's west of it? Was it like Capellen or something? Or... What? Why is that west of Esch? What would that be? I'm confused. Remich, Mersch, Schengen? Surely not. Builds. I'm confused. I don't know what that is. I might have to skip that as well. Okay. Missing a few more than I was hoping to miss, but still getting most of them. Got to make sure we're still on time here because I'm going to need some time for the countries that aren't in Europe. So let's do the Middle East for now. Yeah. Okay, so let's start with Yemen. Sana'a, Aden. How is Aden not top 3? That is fake news. Is it Ib? Ib isn't in there either. Mocha? What the heck? How is Aden not top 3? That's... I don't believe you. And Ib isn't top 3 either? Okay, that's kind of weird, but I honestly don't... I don't know what it is, to be honest, so... Apparently we can't do that. Muscat for Oman. Sib, okay. I don't know the third one, to be honest. UAE is going to be Abu Dhabi, Dubai, and Sharjah. Qatar is Doha. Lusail, no. Ryan, good. Wakra. Al Dayan, no. I got Orion. What's the... Not... Al Shahania? No. What the heck else is there? It's not Al Khor. We're near Doha. What am I missing here? Huh, I don't know. Okay, Saudi Arabia, Riyadh, Jeddah, Mecca. Kuwait. Not right. Yeah, Kuwait City's not even one of them. Hawali, I think, is one of them. I think that's the only one I can name, realistically. which is unfortunate. Iraq is Baghdad, Mosul, Basra. Syria would be Damascus, Aleppo, and Homs. Lebanon is Beirut, probably Tripoli, which also gives me Libya, and not Byblos. Tyre, Sidon, good. Okay, Israel would be Jerusalem, Tel Aviv, and Haifa. Jordan is Amman, Zarqa, good, and Irbid, beautiful. Bahrain I missed. Manama is the only one I can name, so we're just going to go with that. Iran is Tehran, Mashhad, and Isfahan. Armenia, Yerevan, Gyumri, and I don't know what the third one is. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to name that, unfortunately. Baku for Azerbaijan, Ganja. What is northwest of Baku? I don't think I can name that either, sadly. I should know Azerbaijan better, but I just don't. Georgia would be Tbilisi, Batumi, and not Rustavi, Kutaisi. Good. Okay. Where do we go from here? Central Asia? We'll do Kazakhstan, Almaty, Astana, and Shymkent. Kyrgyzstan would be Bishkek. It gave me Osh when I typed OS, probably. Jalalabad would be the other one. Uzbekistan is Tashkent, Samarkand, and Namangan. Good. Tajikistan, Dushanbe, Khujand, and I cannot name the one south of Dushanbe. Turkmenistan is Ashgabat, Turkmenabad, and Dashoguz. Beautiful. Afghanistan I'm not very good at, but I think this is Kabul. Herat is the northwest one, and then that is called Kandahar. Good. Pakistan, Lahore, Karachi, and Faisalabad. Good. Okay. Nepal is a problem. Kathmandu. What's the other one? One of them is a suburb, but the other one is gettable. What is that city called? Not Gandaki, that's a province. What the heck is the city called? I'm so bad at Nepal. I just don't know any cities. This is a bad skill issue. I should totally know this. I'll go to Bhutan for now. Thimphu, Paro, and Phuentsholing. Good. Let's maybe move this around a little bit. Yeah, I'll just keep doing Asia, and I'll deal with Africa later. So India is Delhi, Mumbai, Kolkata, Bangladesh, Dhaka. Is that Narayanganj? It's not. Oh no. A suburb of Dhaka that isn't Narayanganj. Why did I think Narayanganj was the largest one? That's a shame, because I'm not going to get that. Chattogram is the third one, but what is that one? Oh no. I have not revised Bangladesh in a long time. I'm not going to remember the name of that city. Myanmar, Yangon, Naypyidaw, yep, and Mandalay. Okay. Oh, no, Lumbini, no, that's another province. No. I'm trying to think of Nepal cities, and all I can think of is freaking provinces. Nope, not gonna get it. Okay, Vietnam. Hanoi, Hue, not Hue, Da Nang, and Ho Chi Minh. Thailand would be Bangkok. Oh boy. They're both suburbs. Nonthaburi. Is it Pak Kret, maybe? Nice, let's go. Okay, Lao would be Vientiane, Savannakhet, and Pakse. Good. Cambodia, Phnom Penh, Battambang, and Siem Reap. Okay, Taiwan is Taipei. Not even. Wow, that's crazy. New Taipei, Taichung, and Kaohsiung. Okay, Philippines, Manila, Quezon, and Davao. Malaysia is Kuala Lumpur. Suburb Petaling Jaya? Not. Klang? Nope. Uh-oh. I thought Petaling Jaya was the largest suburb, and I am again wrong. It's not Putrajaya, surely. The north one is probably Georgetown. Butterworth? Oh my gosh, what is the north one? Penang's not a city. What the heck? How is it not Georgetown? What else is there? Is Georgetown not the big city there? Am I going nuts? Okay, apparently I don't know Malaysia as well as I thought. Jesus. Singapore I can knock out. Brunei would be Bandar Seri. It just gave me Bandar, sure. What's it? Was it Muara Brunei? Is a city? No, apparently not. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna know the one. Okay, or is it Brunei Muara? I don't know what I'm thinking of. Anyway, I don't know the Kuala Lumpur suburb unless it's Port Klang, but it's not that either. How is it not Petaling Jaya? Is that not the big suburb? I could have sworn it was. I don't know, man. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Sri Lanka would be Colombo. Sri Jayawardene Purakote. No, of course not. Anu. No, that's not near Colombo. They're all suburbs. What is around? I'm so bad at remembering suburbs. Like it's like Dehiwala, Mount Lavinia. Dang it, dude. I'm just trying to remember like names of towns around Colombo, but you like all you remember is Colombo because it's like the only relevant thing. It's just a giant metro area. Okay. I don't know. Maldives, I can get Malay. Adu, no? Really? Uvamula? Bro, really? I swear those are like the only things in the entire country that are classified as cities and they don't even count. Ridiculous. Okay. Apparently I only know Mali. Great. Let's do East Asia. China is Shanghai, Beijing, and Guangzhou. Okay. North Korea, I might not even get these. Oh no. Hamhung, Pyongyang, Rason? Is that not Rason? No, it's the other one. What is it called? Rason is there, but there's another city there. That I always forget the name of. It's not Pyongan, is it? No, that's a province. Ah! Hamhung... Chang'an? Changwon? I swear it's something like that. Chagang? What am I thinking of? I swear it's something like that. Am I losing it? Dude. So annoyed. Okay, let me check if I'm recording. Make sure that everything is okay, because I would suck if I wasn't. Okay. Oh, goodness. I'm gonna have to admit defeat on that one. Changwon? Am I going crazy, or is it something like that? I don't know. No, I don't know. I can't think of it. Seoul, Incheon, Busan. Japan, Tokyo, Yokohama, Osaka. And then Mongolia is Ulaanbaatar, Darkhan. Oop, Darkhan. And Erdenet. Okay. Chongjin. Yes, okay. I knew it was something like that. It just came to me. Let's go. All right. And I got the engagement bait. All the people pausing to write the comment is, oh, it's Chongjin. So, perfect. Best of both worlds. Indonesia, Jakarta, Bandung, and Surabaya. Okay, Timor-Leste. Gosh. can't do much here, I don't think. Dili Kovalima? No. No, I'm not gonna get more than one. Okay. Well, let's just do Oceania. I'm gonna do Africa last because there's just I don't know. I'm not gonna do very well in Africa. It's gonna be very hard, but may as well keep it systematic. So Australia, New Zealand we can do. Brisbane, Sydney, Melbourne, Auckland, Wellington, and Christchurch. Now, Palau, Melikiok, no. Koror, gives me Koror. You give me Ngarlmud? No. So Koror is the only one I'm going to get there then. Micronesia would be, I mean, I guess Palikir, Wayno, and Pohnpei a city? No. This one is right next to Palikir, but I don't remember the name of it. Because Pohnpei is the island, but yeah, I'm not gonna get it. Okay, now what countries are we even dealing with here? It's a little hard to keep track. Let's do Papua New Guinea. So Port Moresby, Lai, and is there a city on Bougainville? Jeez, I don't know what the city on Bougainville is called, but apparently that's the third city in PNG. Solomon Islands is literally just Honiara and suburbs, so I'm only getting Honiara. Vanuatu, I apparently already got Luganville. Yep, 100% totally typed that. Port Vila. And then the south one, I have no clue what that is. Fiji would be Suva and Lautoka. I don't know the third. Tonga is Nuku'alofa. And that's all I'm getting. Samoa is Apia, and that's all I'm getting. Kiribati is Tarawa. South Tarawa, it's the same thing. Banana, London, Paris, Poland. I don't know. What else? Kiribati, Micronesia. I didn't get the Marshalls, Majuro. Again, I could name maybe a couple other atolls, but I don't even know if they would count. So I'm not going to bother with them either. So Marshalls, I got Solomons. I got Tonga, Samoa, Fiji. I got Papua New Guinea. I got Vanuatu. I got Palau. I got... I didn't get Nauru and Tuvalu, so Funafuti and Yaren. Yaren isn't even one of them. Oh my god. What's the most populous one again? Denigamodu. Nice. What are the other districts in Nauru? There's Baitsi. What are the two ones that have like the same name? Almost. Anabar and Anibare. Dang it. Okay. I think I'm only getting Denigamodu then. I can't name all the other districts in Nauru, so yeah, it's fine. I'm getting about one per country at this point. And I think I've done everything other than Africa. So I think I'm just going to go to Africa now because, oh man, I hope I didn't miss like a Caribbean country, but I don't think I did. So yeah, I'm doing fine on time, but let's just go to Africa. So we'll start in the north. Morocco, Tangier is clearly one of them, and then Casablanca, probably Fez. Good. We got Oran, Algiers, and Constantine. Good. Tunis, Sfax, Sousse. Good. Tripoli we got Benghazi and Misrata should be the third, and then Cairo, Giza, and Alexandria. Okay, so North Africa is fine, but Sub-Saharan is going to be a little harder. I guess we'll deal with Saharan first. Nouakchott and Nouadhibou. What the heck is the third city in Mauritania? Is it like Kifa or something? Oof, nice. That's a good pull. Praia and Mindelo for Cabo Verde. I don't know the third. Senegal would be Dakar, Thiès, and Touba. Good. Gambia, Banjul. No. Wow. I guess it all counts as Serekunda then. And I cannot name another one. Guinea-Bissau. Bissau. Cacheu? No. Gabu? Nice. Okay. What else is in Guinea-Bissau? I don't think I'm going to come up with the last one. Guinea, Conakry, Kankan. Nice. What's that called? Zeracore ever? Good. Let's go. Sierra Leone is Freetown. Bo. Really? I could have sworn Bo was the second city in Sierra Leone. Am I going nuts? I swear it's Bo. Okay, I don't know. That's weird. I don't know another one. Liberia, Monrovia, Buchanan. Nice. I don't know what the inland one is. Cote d'Ivoire is Abidjan. Yamoussoukro. It's not. Bouaké. Okay. It's not Man. No. What is that? What? It's not the Korhogo, right? Because that's in the north. What the heck is this then? I don't know what that is. Okay. Mali is Bamako. A suburb of Bamako that I'm not going to get. And the other one is... oh my god, am I going to blank on the name of this? Oh dear. Oh, this is bad. This is not hard. What is that city called? Oh no. Okay, in my defense, it's Jesus. It's 4:46 in the morning. That's my that's my attempt at an excuse. I didn't even realize it was that late. Okay, well, that Mali city is gonna drive me. It's not Caius, right? That's in the west. What is that called? I'm gonna lose my mind. Ouagadougou, or just Ouaga, apparently. Bobo Dioulasso is the second one. I don't know a third city in Burkina Faso. Ghana, Accra, Kumasi, Tamale. Togo would be Lomé. Mango? No, didn't think so. Benin is Porto Novo, Cotonou, and I don't know what the north one is. Nigeria is Lagos, Ibadan, Kano, presumably. Niger is Niamey. Zinder, and it's not Tillaberi, that's Niamey area. West of Zinder, I don't remember the name of that. I'm going to keep coming back to the Mali one, hoping I get some sort of divine inspiration, because that's just so not that hard. How can I not remember the name of that? What? I don't know, man. Equatorial Guinea is Bata, Malabo. Where the heck is the third one? It's in the northeast. What? There's a city in the northeast corner of Rio Muni? What the heck is that? It's not Ciudad de la Paz. I have no idea what that is. Okay, Cameroon, Yaoundé, Douala. The third is not Buea. Is it Bamenda? Nice. Let's go. Okay, Chad, N'Djamena, Sar. Good. Is it Mundu the third? Nice. Let's go. CAR. Bangui. Berberati. Good. And Carnot. It's not Carnot. Bimbo. Oh, good. Nice. Okay, we're cooking. Sudan is all Khartoum, but I know them because they are Khartoum, Khartoum North, and Omdurman. Beautiful. South Sudan is Juba, and yeah, good talk. I don't think I can name another one because Ramciel isn't like a city. And the other ones, what are they called? I feel like there's one more that is like pretty knowable, but I don't remember it, so unfortunate. Horn of Africa, Eritrea is really bad because I need to know more than one city in Eritrea, but I don't, so Asmara it is. Djibouti, I know a couple more. Ali Sabia, good. And then what is the one to the west of it? What is it called? What is it called? I memorized the regions like not that long ago. What the heck is it called? Oh my gosh, really, man? Man, I'm actually gonna forget this one too. Yikes. Okay. Addis Ababa. Uh, not Dire Dawa, because that's somewhere else. Is it Bahir Dar? Is that the north one? Is it Gondar? Wow, okay. What's the one next to Addis Ababa? I don't know what that is. Okay, Somalia is just gonna be Mogadishu. The north one is probably Hargeisa, and I have no idea what the other one is. Well, it's called like Shabelle, but pretty sure that's a river. So we'll go to Kenya, Nairobi, Mombasa. It's not Kisumu. It's Nakuru. And then Uganda is Kampala, and then suburbs, which is an issue because I don't know them unless it's Entebbe, which it's not. And I don't know the suburbs of Kampala, so Jinja? No, okay. I don't know. Tanzania, we have is Zanzibar top 3? That's actually wild. Really? Okay. I'm actually shocked by that. Mwanza is the lake one. Rwanda is Kigali. Ah, gosh, not Butare. What are the ones by the border? Cyangugu? No. Oh no. Ruberizi or something? I don't know. I'm terrible with Rwanda. I really need to know it because of GeoGuessr, but I never remember the names of the cities. Ruyigi? I don't even know what that is. Bujumbura, Gitega, and then the third one in Burundi. Again, I need to remember the districts, but I don't remember the districts, so I'm not getting that one either. DRC is just Kinshasa plus Buji-Mayi and Lubumbashi. Congo, Brazzaville, Pointe-Noire. Do not know what the third is. Gabon. We can get, I mean, Libreville and what's the other one called? Cap Gentil or Port Gentil? Inland, no way I'm getting that. And then Sao Tome. Are the districts counted as separate cities like Lemba or Lobata or Cantagalo or Agua Grande or Mesochi? Okay, the districts just aren't cities. I don't know the names of the actual cities. Is there one called like not Santiago? What's it called? Something like that. Santana? Santana. Wait, I think that actually worked. Okay, it was something like that. I knew it had a name like that. I couldn't remember exactly what it was. Okay. 430. We can get to 450 for sure, I think, here. Lusaka for Zambia. Ndola and Kitwe. Good. Gotta know the Copperbelt cities. Malawi would be Blantyre, Lilongwe. What's the north one? It's not Zomba, right? Mzuzu? Good. Mozambique is Maputo, a suburb of Maputo, and is it Beira? No. Xai-Xai? No. I always forget the name of this freaking city. It's the, what is this one called? God, my brain. Okay. I should have done this when I was a little more awake because there are several things that I really should be remembering and that are just not coming to me at all. Like the one in Turkey is going to kill me. Like, what is that city called? I still can't remember. Izmit. No, it's not Izmit. Wait, I really thought it was. Wait, it's Izmir. What? Bro, that's not Izmir. Yeah, this quiz is trolling, bro. Izmir is over here, but it counted Izmit as Izmir. Dude, I was like, why can't I remember the name of that city? How is that the third largest city in Turkey? And the quiz just failed. Um, okay, so the Mozambique one is making me sad, but I don't think I'm gonna come up with it. So Zimbabwe, Harare, Bulawayo, Norton? Okay, Norton is a suburb of Harare, but not the right one. Madagascar, Antananarivo, Toamasina, Fianarantsoa? Not Fianarantsoa. What is inland? Oh, God, I thought it was Fianarantsoa. Apparently not. Wow. All the other ones I know are like West Coast because they have street view, so I don't know an inland city. Comoros is just Moroni, and that's unless is Anjouan a city? No. Okay, then forget it. Mauritius, Port Louis, like Rose Hill or something. Nice. Let's go. Can't name another. Seychelles, Victoria. I got double Victoria. Apparently, there's another one somewhere else. I guess we take those. Not Agalega, right? What is the other island? Because one of them looks like it's not on the main island. What's that? What's the other island called? I mean, there's a lot of other islands, but like the main other island. La Digue? Okay, that's what I was trying to think of, but it's not that. So, gonna call it a day probably because I don't remember the like suburbs of Victoria. Angola is Luanda. Benguela. It's not top three apparently. Uige? Oh no. Lubango is a city. Nice. And I'm not sure what the other one is to be honest. Nope. Okay. Windhoek. Swakopmund. No. Okay. It's Walvis Bay then. And then the border city. This came up in a Diono quiz video. What is this city called? We were all surprised that it was like the second city in Angola. But I don't remember what it was. I don't remember what it's called. Dang it. Okay. Botswana's Gaborone, Francistown, and Saroe? No. Palapye? No. What is there? What is just southeast of Francistown? Celebi Peakway? It is that. Okay, nice. Um, good stuff. Okay, I guess I'll go to far southern Africa. I mean, Johannesburg, not Pretoria, Cape Town, and Durban. Maseru. Wow. What is that? Mafeteng? No. Mahali's Hook? Okay. The other one is Berea? No. Laribe? Or is, what's it called? Lotse? No. Really? Utabute? No. Teyaneng? Wow. How are these all wrong? What? What is it? What? Am I losing it? Mahikeng? Is that a thing? Wow, I don't know how I haven't gotten it. I don't know what it is. Eswatini's, Mbabane, Manzini, and what is that? Big Bend ever? I did not know that was third. Okay. Nice. So that's pretty good. I'm missing 120 in total, which is a lot, but most of them are very, very hard. There are a couple I feel silly about. The second city in Nepal is bad. I have no real excuse for not knowing that. Um, the one in Mozambique is gonna annoy me. What else am I missing that's... Oh, the Mali one. Oh my gosh. What the heck is that city called? Why can I not think of it? Oh no. Ah, man, that one's kind of embarrassing. The Portugal one is weird too. Like what suburb of Porto am I not aware of? Or am I aware of it and I'm just being silly? I don't know. These ones are fine. Malaysia's weird, but I don't know what else I can do there. Caribbean and Central America are a little bit of a mess, but to be fair, they're mostly pretty small cities. So, and then Paraguay. Paraguay is another one that's like I need to know that suburb of Asuncion, but I just don't remember what it's called. So, yeah. I think I may just go ahead and end the quiz. I think this is a solid showing. We can check the stats later and see what everything looks like, but yeah, there's a few that I'm going to be sad about, but most of these I think are quite hard. So let's give up with 462. Beats or equals 98.2% of test takers. That's pretty good. Nampula, that's what I was trying to think of. Unlucky. Chitungwiza, that's impossible. What the heck? I'm not going to go over all of them, but yeah, Huambo, Rundu, that's the Namibian one. Yep. Okay, the Mali one is Sikasso. Yeah, okay, that's just not, that's just bad. Why is that one orange? So that's Bo, right? So was Bo accepted, but it like filled in the wrong circle or something? What happened there? I don't know why it's orange. It's really weird. Something wacky about the circles in here. Kudugu, Maradi, yep, that's the Niger one. Paraku, like these are gettable. Wow is the other one in South Sudan. Yay, I don't know what that is. Adama, man. I've heard of Adama, I just didn't think it was top three. Dekil. Yeah, that's what it's called. I just couldn't remember anything. Taiz and Al Hudaida. Okay, I still don't know how Adana isn't on there, but sure. Farwania, I should remember that one too. Nepal was Pokhara, yep. And then Lalitpur, I'm never getting, but Pokhara is gettable. Ghazipur is the Dhaka suburb. Sure. Kajang, what? I sort of never heard of that in my life. How is that top three? What is Kajang? I don't know what that is. Sebarang Perai. Similarly, what on earth is that? Like, I have heard of a lot of cities in Malaysia. I have never heard of either of these. That is ridiculous. Okay, Kuala Belait. That's what I was trying to think of, and I couldn't think of it. Sengkurang, sure. Hulhumale and Hitadu, great. Enswayal, Besantan, yeah, sure. Oman was Mutra, yeah. I mean, these are just kind of crazy. What's the Paraguay one? Luque, sure. Maipu is the Santiago suburb. Ciudad de la Costa is the Uruguay one. Las Cumbres Desamparados. Wow, what is that? Okay, never getting that in hindsight. Tipitapa, Choloma, Soyapango. These are so hard. Carrefour, apparently, is a top three city in Haiti. The grocery store chain, sure. And then Spadestown, that's the one I should remember in Barbados. These ones I've never heard of. Liberta, what the heck? Kion. Espargos is Cabo Verde. What's the Sumkayit? Heard of it, but that's hard. Vanadzor, I should probably know for Armenia. Sliema was the Malta one, sure. Kurgon Tepa, yep, that wasn't happening. Sri was Maharagama and Kaduela. Okay, Somalia, Merka. Holy moly. Okay. Oh, Luxembourg. What was that? Differdange. Wow. Yeah, it is not a district. Oh, yeah. And what was Portugal? Vila Nova de Gaia. How is that top three in the country? That's crazy. And then Gilan. Wait. Am I going insane or did I type that in? Did I not type that in? Oh, no. I got Gyakova, but I missed Gilan. The two ones that start with GJ. Dang it. That's a shame. Okay. Yeah, and then the rest of these I think were just not happening. Franceville, Ebibian, what is that? Oh god, Neves was the Sao Tome one. Woof. Ewi, and Lesotho. Maputsoe. I'm surprised that's top three, but I have heard of Maputsoe, so I should probably get it. Okay, let's look at the stats here. I mean, I can scroll down through this. I don't think any of this is going to be particularly enlightening. Apparently, Bo is the third city in Sierra Leone. And it was counted, so I don't know why it wasn't on the map, but that was just weird. All Saints, yeah, sure. Okay. Again, you guys can pause if you want to look at any part of this. But I'm going to go down to the stats. So, easiest, LA, New York City makes sense. Let's just go down to the hardest because it's more interesting. Hardest ones that I got a few 1%ers, Denigomodu in Nauru, Pakret in Thailand, and Celebi Piquet in Botswana. Those were 1%ers. Santana, Funcholing, Mohalishoek, yeah, lots of 2%ers too. Shout out Rose Hill, Lautoka, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, so happy with these ones. Villanova de Gaia was actually the easiest one that I missed, although again, I don't know what the heck that is, so I don't feel bad about it. Huambo, I think, is Angola. Pokhara, again, Pokhara was a skill issue in Nepal. The rest of these are pretty darn hard. And yeah, I doubt there's any 0%ers because, oh, there actually are. Okay. Alapi, Bikenibeo, Biera Village, Kayon, Fakaifu, Faleasiu, Kalabankoro, Lenakela Malango, Rairok Tandai, Teorarereke, and Tofoa Kolua. I have never heard of any of these. These are so crazy. Apparently, Kalabankoro is quite big, although I don't even know what country that is. Can I check Kalabankoro? It's in Mali. Wow. Okay, so it's a suburb of Bamako that nobody got. Okay then. But yeah, I think in the end, pretty solid performance. This is a very hard quiz, of course. Like I said, let me know how you guys did in the comments if you tried the quiz yourself. And let me know if you have more quizzes of this type that you would like me to try. But that is going to be it for me today. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.